First things first, the Toronto Maple Leafs beat out the Seattle Kraken 5-1 at Climate Pledge Arena to start their 5-game road trip.
Well, well, well. How the turntables...
What do I mean? Well, last matchup, the Kraken came away with the 5-1 victory. This time, the Leafs took the reins first.
You know, one of the good things about how we played, even when they had some of the long extended time in our zone, you know, there's not a whole lot happening. They're shooting from distance. There's, you know, we got people all around the puck. You know, this team is very, very dangerous on the rush, and I thought our defense on the rush tonight was excellent, and that really took away that threat. So that was important for us, and that's 3 games in a row now that area has been really solid.
John Tavares and Timothy Liljegren buried 1 each. Mitch Marner posted 3 assists to mark his 142nd multi-point game of his career, surpassing Ron Ellis for the 9th most in Maple Leafs history. Ilya Samsonov stood tall in net, making 26 of 27 saves. Mark Giordano recorded his 2,045th career block shot to set a new NHL record.
It's not a glamorous record by any means, but you know, I think it speaks to playing a long time and playing, you know, playing hard and playing the right way. So I don't take it too lightly.
Not to mention, he opened the scoring for the Buds. And Austin Matthews finally got on the score sheet not once, but twice after 4 games to pick up his 28th on the season. No doubt Matthews isn't having the season we've all projected him to have. His shooting percentage has sunk to a career-low 12.8%. He's 17th in goals and 25th in 5-on-5 goals. Despite his offensive struggles, he's excelling defensively. Matthews leads all forwards in block shots with 75. And this road trip will be a big test for him, and he's starting it off on the right foot. After the game, he stated, "Seeing the puck go in gives you a little extra pep in your step." Well, hopefully it's a big pep in your step, Matthews. Now let's look at the bigger picture, the playoffs. Things are looking up for the blue and white, especially after making those big pickups not too long ago. Ryan O'Reilly has been dominating at the dot. Noel Acciari has laid 19 hits in 5 games, easily the most physical player this roster has. His heavy style of play and shot blocking will play a huge factor in the playoffs. Up front, the Leafs have solid depth and have the flexibility to maneuver around some pieces, which is what Keefe has been doing. Now, I have been saying, along with the rest of Leafs Nation, we need D. Funny enough, I came into the studio today, dissected the blue line player by player, and stated who Dubas should pick up. And you know who I chose? Now that being said, who should the team take a look at to add? One key player, Jake McCabe of the Chicago Blackhawks. We know this team is in a rebuild and could benefit with the receivement of picks. McCabe is a 2-way player. He's put up 122 hits and 115 block shots. Jake McCabe. Couldn't this news have broken tomorrow? Not right after I shot my video. But this is what happens when you work in sports. Anything can happen at any given moment. Am I upset? Hell no! Toronto acquired defenseman Jake McCabe, forward Sam Lafferty, and 2 conditional draft picks from the Chicago Blackhawks. For forward Joey Anderson, Pavel Gogolev, and a conditional 2025 first-round pick and a 2026 second-round pick. Chicago is retaining 50% of McCabe's salary in the trade. Dubas, I applaud you. These are the moves we've been waiting for. And this all happened after our projected first-round opponents, the Tampa Bay Lightning, picked up physical forward Tanner Jeannot of the Nashville Predators. Now what Tampa dished out, that might have been a bit much for a player who's only posted 14 points in 56 games. Tampa knows round 1 of this year's playoffs will be a tough one, but so do the Leafs, and they are getting prepared. Until then, the duo should get thrown into the roster for the Leafs game against the Edmonton Oilers Wednesday night.